I'm done. Either way, Pete.
No. We still have time.
No, we don't. It'll kill them. And then it'll kill you. Let's heal the world, Pete. Together.
No matter what challenge Insomniac Games may face, what matters most is that we tackle it together. But regardless, welcome back, True Believers and all you spectacular Spidey fans, to another very interesting video, not just related to Marvel's Spider-Man 2 or Marvel's Wolverine, but once again discussing the entire situation pertaining to Insomniac Games and the hack that they have recently experienced. And it is very important to clarify here for any of you who might think it's okay to talk about this information. This isn't just a leaked bit of news that came out from the studio where we got some minor details about what their next project is. This situation is a hack and also an attack on the entire studio, its developers, and every single person working at that company, where all of their personal and private information was also unveiled with the upcoming projects that they are working on. So that is why within this video, my previous videos, and all my future videos, as I've already iterated, I will not be discussing any of what the leaked material is until Insomniac Games themselves officially reveal it to the public, because that is what they generally intended for it to happen, where they could discuss it and showcase it when it is ready to be shown and unveil it on their own terms, because they are still working on these games. But that also brings up a very interesting question as to what exactly can I and other content creators do, and just news outlets overall, actually do in this situation when approaching the matter of discussing what these projects are. Because no matter how much I might say otherwise, the fact of the matter is, I do know every single project now that Insomniac is currently working on because of these hacks. Unintentionally, mind you, but it's pretty much impossible to avoid what this news is once it is hacked and leaked to the general public. And that brings us to the discussion of this particular video. So if you are wanting to hear what I have to say about the situation, or if you're wanting to see more Marvel Games news in the future, then definitely be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for even more Marvel Games content down the line. So like I was previously saying, is that even though I personally did not want to know about any of the current projects that Insomniac is working on within their production pipeline, the sad fact of the matter is that every single one of their titles from now all the way up until 2030 and beyond has now been revealed to the general public. And alongside of all these other major gaming news outlets already covering all these games, like that of Polygon, IGN, Insider Gaming, and so on, it is very upsetting to know that all the surprises that were supposed to be encompassed within these games have pretty much been stripped away from Insomniac in their entirety. Meaning that if they wanted to reveal whatever their next game is in a PlayStation showcase, or simply in a post online, or in a cool major event, they will not have that same freedom that they could have had if it was kept secret within their locked security. But now, all of these projects are now known to the public, and there's not a lot that Insomniac can do to make sure that they are kept secret, since now everyone knows about their existence. I will not discuss what these projects are on the channel until they officially reveal otherwise, but this is how I actually think that Insomniac could go about resolving the situation in order for it to work for them instead of having the hackers win in the long run. So because of these hackers directly invading Insomniac and what they're currently working on, it now leaves the bigger question on how exactly Insomniac, Marvel, and PlayStation are going to approach marketing these future projects if the general public now seemingly knows what they are. So, in my opinion, I think there's only one satisfiable solution that could work for not just Insomniac and PlayStation and Marvel, but also for us as the general consumers, since the surprise of getting to know what these games are and what the details of them could be have also been taken away from us, and that excitement that we get during an event or a reveal that we see and saying, oh my god, what is this game going to be? Is this what I think it is? Oh my god, it is. That experience has also been taken away from not just Insomniac, but us, the general consumers. So, the only way that I actually could see Insomniac, PlayStation, and Marvel fixing this, or trying to alleviate the situation, is to try and do what Marvel has done with their Comic-Con phase reveals for the MCU, which of course, as you should know, is during certain Comic-Cons or events. Most of the time, Marvel always holds a press event where they unveil the next lineup of all their massive MCU films, TV shows, and what other projects they're working on within the MCU timeline, right? So, because the general public knows what games they're working on, and there's not a whole lot that Insomniac, Sony, and Marvel can do to hide what these projects are, I personally think they should capitalize on this and say, yes, we're working on Marvel's Spider-Man 2 New Game Plus, we're also working on Marvel's Wolverine, set to release later down the line. We also know that they're currently working on a multiplayer game that's not a leak or anything, that was already officially confirmed by Insomniac that they're working on a multiplayer project. We just don't know officially what that is. So, because all these experiences have been kind of taken away from us and them, I do think the best possible solution they can do to fix this is simply showcase a MCU-esque timeline reveal for all their current upcoming projects that they are having in development right now. As we know from the end of Marvel's Spider-Man 2, where Otto Octavius is saying what is he working on, the final chapter, and of course knowing that how massively successful Spider-Man is as an IP for PlayStation, Marvel, and Insomniac, it makes sense that they be making a Marvel Spider-Man 3. Whether or not that's confirmed, I will not say, but because we know that these games are more than likely in development, I do think that showcasing in a cool, fun, official PlayStation Showcase-esque reveal of, hey, here's all the massive Insomniac games that we got working on in our studio. We got Marvel's Wolverine. More than likely, we got Marvel's Spider-Man 3, and whatever comes after that, which I will not reveal here, without them officially revealing it themselves, could be shown in that official reveal. I think that would be a very good way for Insomniac to try and make the best out of a bad situation, especially how horrible the situation is, and it'd be very cool for us as fans of these games and these characters to see what exactly they're working on in an official level without them revealing too much of what they have in the works, because we already see from these other Marvel games that have been announced super early, like Marvel's Iron Man from EA, the Marvel's Black Panther game from EA, the Cliffhanger, or the Skydance New Media, Captain America and Black Panther game, the Blade game, and all these other projects that are in the works from Marvel games and all these studios. Those are more than likely not going to release until 5 or less than 5 years down the line, since they have just begun development. It sucks that they're getting announced this early and we have to wait so long for them, but on the bright side, we do know that they officially exist and that the developers themselves could take control of the situation by revealing the game on their own terms. Granted, we will probably not see gameplay of each of those titles for quite some time, but the official announcement of each of those games have been done from the developers' own wants and needs and how they want to approach the marketing for their product. So I think that Insomniac should actually take leverage of this, and even though this is not the way that they wanted to do it, I do think that they should, again, capitalize and leverage their own weight of development and their talent on these games that have been revealed to the public before either A, any more stuff gets leaked or hacked out from them that they don't want to, or B, again, they lose the interest of the general consumer because they already know from this leak and this hack of what they're currently working on. So, yes, obviously they want to keep all these projects secret, but again, they have to adapt and overcome the situation that they're now experiencing in a way that I think would best suit everyone involved. Them, the company, the developers, their shareholders, the publishers, and of course us, the fans. It's a very tough situation to tackle, but if anyone can do it, I definitely think Insomniac are the one to. And again, we as fans will obviously support them every single step of the way. But with all that said, everybody, that is the video that I have for all you today. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think Insomniac should do to approach the situation that they found themselves in, and what is the best steps that they can take to make a better way to market these experiences to us, the fans, to still keep us enticed and excited for what's to come next. I myself am obviously going to buy every single game they make day one, no matter what it is, but for the general consumer, again, what can they do to go about promoting these games now, since they are all revealed to the public, in a way that will still excite and interest fans? It's going to be a very tough road to go down. It sucks that this happened, of course, but I still think that they can bounce back from this, especially given their recent official press statement on the matter. They are resilient, they will get through it, and again, we will be there to support them no matter what happens. But again, thank you all so much for watching, everybody. Stay spectacular, Spidey fans, and until next time, happy holidays. Peace out.